make it is what gives me peace and is what just makes me want to express it more on painting and in my art. So this is called the guardian of the game because you need to protect yourself whenever you're playing cricket, and the helmet is the most important part because you really need to protect your head because anything can happen to you. Right, so for this I actually took a sponge and I dabbed it all over the painting, which created a rough texture, and I made sure I highlighted around the helmet to actually make it pop out a little bit more. I actually added some little details right here and plus the white to make it a bit more 3D. Now this painting this is really my centerpiece. It's definitely my centerpiece. And it's called Swing of the Legend. Right. I actually put a glaze over it to make it a bit more smooth. And now this painting is also the same technique as the helmet, but it has more color than it would in the helmet. And it's called Edge of Victory. Right.
What's the name of it?
The Terra Bloom Enhancement. Yes, the Terra Bloom Enhancement. So Terra means all round, basically like the lines. The name of this painting is the Swing of Blossom. Yes, the Swing of Blossom.
It's about these three characters who have painted
and then these are my ceramic pieces. So these are flowers, like candles. This is a set. And then that's a vase. Look at the vase.
this one right here.
Like this is Monica's painting. Tell me something about your painting.
My theme is Life of a Turtle Dove. I have 3 paintings. I chose this theme because I wanted to into the details of the waves. I'm really interested and fascinated by how it takes flight into the sky. And I also chose this theme because it's easy to love and always get with So you could think about the paintings of like a kind of story or journey where the birds at the beginning they're still together with their.
It's like a story. You're telling the story from here. They just together and just and travel to different places now. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That's amazing.
This is like a motivation. And this is a greeting card. I use watercolor pencils to create this.
Okay, so my theme is She Who Carries the Caribbean because I believe that women are the foundation of the Caribbean. So my painting, this one, is called The Nurturer, which I believe that Caribbean women are extremely caring and nurturing. Everyone's grandmother is your grandmother. She'll never let you go hungry. She'll never let you go tired, and she'll never make you feel bad. Let you feel bad about trying to cheer you up. Then we have this one, the Eve gene, which is an actual gene that women of color have that allows us to give birth to any race. And as a biology student, I found that really cool, so I wanted to embody that in my painting. The flowers show life and prosperity, and she has no face because she's not one woman, but she's all women.
Wonderful.
Then we have Carnival Queen.
That's the Carnival Queen.
Yes. Which is the fun, jovial, colorful part of being a Caribbean woman, where we can put on the crazy makeup and the carnival costumes and go out and have fun without being judged, because it's who we are and it's our culture. Then we have Side Hustle. A lot of Caribbean women have a little job on the side that may be a passion or just there to make a little extra money, but it allows them to express themselves. And I wanted to capture that in a way. And one of those common jobs is braiding hair.
Wonderful.
Then we have over here the fashionista, this one here. Where I grew up watching my grandmother wear her hair wraps and her head ties, and I found it so beautiful. And I think that we as Caribbean women should move away from the Americanized idealism of what beauty is, because I think this is beautiful, whereas an American may not. And I think that we should continue creating our own trends, or else in a few years to come we won't have any culture.
Thank you so much.
Then we have this one, which speaks to me. It's my natural habitat, and it's where I feel most. It's solace. It's where I feel peace, because I love the water, and I can talk to God. I can talk to whoever I need to talk to, and I can feel good about myself. And when I come out, I feel like a whole new person. So sun, sea, and sand. That's my motto. Thank you.
Great theme. Thank you so much.
Okay, so my name is Zaina, and my theme is living spaces, living stories. Not so much on like a living space, like a bedroom or like a living room, but on the space coming alive and feeling alive through the stories and the memories that it holds, right? So my first piece is called People Watching, right? And it's basically a memorandum to the older ladies sitting on their porches with their cup of tea and their radios, because that's very common throughout the Caribbean. So the place is the veranda and the story is the older women. So the two muddy prints are actually from the little children climbing up to see what's going on. And so that's the whole idea of people watching. Next we have Helping Hand, and this is inspired from a lighthouse in Barbados, in South Point, and it was built in the 1850s, and that is why it's made of stone, which is basically paper mache with egg cartons, the recyclable ones. And then this is sand from Crocus Bay, and this is painted, this is clay, everything is clay here, the rocks, and the boats are popsicle sticks. So, next we have down the road linemen. So we have something for the aunties, now we need something for the uncles, right? So we all have that uncle, he have a cup in his hand, and you ask him, where you going? Say, oh, I'm going down the road, I just going there, he got on a little lime, right? So that's the lineman spot with the roast corn benches and the domino table. And under the domino table actually has a pallet board, right? And the pallet board basically, if you look around the islands, right, they don't have real tables. They have pallet boards because that's what they have. That's what they can use, right? So next we have Mawa Yaman fish. So I'm half Lucian and half Anguillian. So St. Lucia has a really big market scene. So as a little girl, your mom comes, hey, this is what I want, and they give you exact money and they expect exact change, right? So this is a scene of a very vibrant marketplace. This is the leather shop. This is the fish under the umbrella. This is the fruit. So this is watermelon. This is nutmeg, cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, and papaya. And then this is a mango tree. And this is the shop with the yams. So that is Mawa Yaman fish. And then next we have Belty Kai Shimama. Now this is a very sentimental piece to me, because in English that translates to pretty little place at Mama's, right? And Mama is my great grandmother, and she passed away 2 years ago, unfortunately, right? So I was really inspired to build this. Like, I found a photo of my mother at the house that she used to live in, and it was this little cute chattel house, right? And it brought me back to the chattel houses around the islands that are unkept, abandoned, and it just really shows like history, and it just has a really deep story to it. So that's why I decided to make this. The galvanized is peeling, the shutters are breaking off, the wood is warping, and that just really tells a testament to the time And the fact that a lot of these houses are still standing today, they're not fallen flat. They're so resilient and strong, even though they've been left on their own. And I feel like that really tells to the resilience of the Caribbean people on a whole, right? So that's the history behind this piece. And then my last piece is very personal to me, me myself, and it is basically called CXC Hard, right? Now, everybody's always referring to life and themselves. Oh, this is the story of my life. I'm opening this chapter, closing this door. They like to say a lot of that kind of stuff, right? So that gave me the idea, hey, let me put my story out there for people, right? So when you open my book, what are you going to see? You're going to see CXC, because that's what's going on for me right now. So that's why I decided to make CXC Hard. So if you look, the book was originally titled Dragon Tears, but I crossed out the dragon and I put crocodile, because in the Caribbean, you got long crocodile tails. And that's how I feel about CXC. Bali, right? So it actually has my life goals on it. So I've already passed CXC last year. I graduated high school. So now I'm trying to become an architect and travel. So I put that down there for everybody to see. I'm doing literature, so I have my essay on the table. So it's really just a testament to me and how my life is going right now.
That's great, inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, and all the best, okay?
Thank you.
So my theme is natural disasters and natural features. Here's natural features, over here is the natural disaster. This man is supposed to represent a god. Okay. Like for Africans, they worship God for rain. Or for the natural feature, it the clouds and the rain. If people don't know what natural things are, like in the past, they look for gods, and this is to represent that.
Okay.
Over here is a painting of a snow.
Okay.
Natural feature, where you can call it a disaster since it shows a blizzard, a snow blizzard or hail. Here, a lot of people say it's a hurricane or cyclone, but it's actually a big wave or tsunami.
Big wave of tsunami.
Yeah, a wave.
Okay.
You can feel the sound here.
Yep.
Over here, there's two different volcanoes. This one shows a lot of smoke and ashes because it's not erupting. This one's more destructive with a lot of fire, red.
Fire and
Yeah.
too hot.
Mhm.
It's more harder than that.
My theme is illusions, and these are some of the pieces that I've done so far. This one over here is a sinkhole. This is a sinkhole. This is my pathway. These are my hedges on the side, and then this is my sky.
Okay.
My sky is done like this because when I saw the blue, I was like, I don't really like this because it's not really given a part of my theme, and it wasn't really given like, yes, this is illusions. It's given like something blank, and I wasn't really feeling it. So I went online and I searched up illusions, and I saw something like this, and it was the whole canvas. And I was like, I can use this. I can do this. I can make this into my sky, and I can do yellow and orange and make it look like a kind of sunsetish type of vibes. So that's what I did for that. This one is two-faced. So basically, this is the mask that people take off, and then this is where they show their true colors. This one is this is my most recent piece, and it's about scopophobia, which is the fear of being watched and talked about. So this is the overthinking. And then this is the overwhelming and anxiety of mixed emotions. So then all of the emotions come out and start to spread around him, starting to kind of suffocate him and make him feel kind of trapped. So this is that piece. This piece is this is my vase. Each side has its own individual type of design. And this is our next piece. This is my longest piece. So basically, the concept of this one is, you know, like, you ever played like solitaire before? When you play solitaire before, like at the end when they have the cards jumping, like this is kind of that concept, but it's like with emotions. So instead of it being the cards, it's up here, up at the top is being happy, and then down below is being sad and depressed. So this person has been in and out of emotions. So that one day they're happy, next day they're sad, another day they're happy, and then they just fell back into the depression. That's makes why the person is there falling. This piece right here is not with us right now, but it's one of my pieces for CXC. It's supposed to represent, like, have you ever talked about your emotions before and they just were never, like, whenever you talk about them, they're like a clump in your throat? That's what this is about. So basically, you're present, but not verbally present. So like you're trapped and not able to talk about your feelings and express them properly in like proper words and sentences. So that's why this one doesn't have a mouth, although it has the eyes and nose, because you're present, but you're not verbally present enough to talk about what's going on and everything that you're feeling in the moment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It was really great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Alright. Do you want to talk about your paintings today?
Yeah. Alright, so my theme is sea life, and to capture the beauty of my theme, I did 4 paintings and 2 posters of various topics, various marine life, and the mangrove. Right. So in this painting, it depicts a fisherman on his boat sailing through the ocean, hoping to catch his daily quota of fish. And through this poster here, depicting the fish that the fisherman is trying to catch using 3 different mediums to color the fish, which is marker, painting, and watercolor. And for this poster right here, I want to capture the beauty of life. So I did a hatchling, a baby turtle that after hatching is crawling through the sand, trying to make its way into the ocean during a sunset. This painting here depicts the life of a jellyfish just floating in the deep ocean, just floating about. This right here is my favorite painting. I want to capture the beauty of child caring, like how my mother cared for me during my time. And to do that, it depicts a family of dolphins caring for each other, mother and child. And this here, the last painting, depicts a scene that I captured on the beach of a seagull just struggling, picking at a crab on the sun.
So my theme is colorful landscapes, and these are my pieces. This is a tie-dye piece, and it represents the sky. We have mountains, river, and land. This is a walk. You can feel it if you like. It's a walk.
Oh, I feel it.
It's going into the sun, and then we have all the different reflections from the sky in the sun here in the water and also on the wall. And then this is a mountain with flowing waterfalls coming down. And we have colorful plants and flowers on both sides. And this piece, this is a meadow, and we have a path into a garden, and we have clouds, and the clouds has that color because the sun is behind the clouds. And then it's also windy in this piece, so we have leaves blowing up and stripping the tree. And this is a Betsy piece made from 100% cotton, wax, and dye, and it's layers of the art. And we have the sun, the sunset, mountains, the water, we have dirt, and this is all the layers beneath the dirt in different colors because my theme is colorful landscape. And then this piece over here, this is made from styrofoam and cloth, and it shows land, the mountains, and all the different colors of the sun in this piece. This is actually my favorite piece.
It's beautiful. It's a lot of work, I can see. It's a lot of work. Thank you so much.
Oh, I did not know it was a video. Take us a picture now. Okay, welcome to Landborn Legends. My main topic was mythical creatures of the Caribbean, and I decided to bring them back to life with sculpture and giving an different perspective with graphic design.
Okay.
So here we got my first graphic design piece. which is Siren Biocodex, which is a biology book about the siren, which is a mythical creature of the Caribbean. Here we got the other one, which is chupacabra, which is another mythical creature which feed on livestock blood only. For the next one is Shapeshifters. It's a history book and explain the life of some people that used to think that if you wear a piece of an animal, if you put the skin on or any part of it, they would be able to transform or use the animal abilities. For my first sculpture, we got the Caribbean Kraken, which is the Caribbean version of the Kraken, which thanks to regional integration, it managed to combine out the octopus, which is the Kraken, which is a big octopus, and a shark. The next one is the Boogeyman of the Caribbean, which is also called El Cuco. And it's a shadow figure that take the children that does not behave, and instead of give them back like some other stuff, they actually take it and keep tormenting them for life. The last one is a sheep. It's a sheep that has been being attacked by this mythical creature, which is the chupacabra, and it's actually representing like the first incident that was in a newspaper where an acre of livestock have found dead by the police, and the report said that the man who find out this say that it was a creature, dog-like, kind of like a coyote or a wolf that had spike on the back, and the only thing he said he managed to scare it with a shotgun shot. So everything of this, as you imagine, comes from me watching a lot of scary movies, reading a lot of history books, a lot of biology books, and I was thinking about how to bring all of stuff that like to life, and I end up making it like that with sculpture. And then I said, what if I put it in different places, and put it in different perspective? Like maybe I want to know about the biology of this animal, maybe I want to know about this history of it. And since I thought, what I don't use graphic design to explain all of this, so I end up combining everything together, and from that all of this came to life. For my sculptures, I use paper mache, mache cotton for the sheep wood. I use wood. I use cardboard, of course, and for my graphic design pieces, I use watercolor and markers and pens. Wonderful. Thank you.
This is my topic, the beauty of honeybees, and my work is inspired by honeybees. Because they are important and natural.
But Elijah, why you was up there to tell me about your painting?
Hard work in connection to
You're tired?
It's not
You're tired? You're tired? You're tired?
Hi, my name is Elijah Valentine, and this is my ceramic piece. Jump back out now. Let me show you my piece. This is my first piece, my painting, where I did a butterfly on top of a pollen flower. We are basically a sunflower, but the butterfly is getting peace. Well, getting peace and free, because it's like eating without like anybody disturbing it. This is my broken flower face. This way was supposed to be a tree trunk, but instead of doing a tree trunk, I decided to do it as a butterfly wing to more represent my piece. This is my broken face that it fell on the tree trunk, where after a while flowers started to grow on it, butterflies land, different type of butterflies, different areas of the butterfly land on the face. Then over here I have my candle holder. It's a butterfly candle holder actually. You put the light inside, and the candle, like the light off of the candle, it reflects onto the light. We done type 3. We done where the candle, where the light reflects the light and then show like the butterfly silhouettes. This is my other painting where I create a texture using acrylic white paint, Elmer's glue, and baking soda to create this nice texture. And this is our other butterfly piece, other butterfly wing that is shaped with flowers and leaves. And this is Teacher Mary, you cut that edit that off. And then
Okay, good.
this is the butterfly entering into peace, nature, and freedom. Cause it's half of the butterfly wing is flowers and leaves, and this is my whole art piece.
All right, thank you, guys.
Welcome.
Hello, Saida.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? So tell me, give me some little tour about this.
Okay. So basically, what I did, my theme is whimsical books. So when I think about whimsical, I think about fairy tales. So when you look here and at my different pieces, what catches your attention?
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one here, I made it all out of fabric,
Okay.
and you can touch it. It has texture to it. So what I did was I thought about Rapunzel. So I decided to do her tower, Rapunzel's tower. So that's what I did for this. And another reason why I did this was because of this pillow of Rapunzel. Yes. It has texture to it now. Yeah, so the reason why I made this pillow as well was because of a series that I read.
My name is Malia. This is my pieces. My theme is my creative journey through turtles. My first piece is half of a turtle face. The main idea was to capture the details in the face of the turtle. My second painting is of the turtles down Crocus Way, where they usually come up for a breath of air out the water. My third painting is called Jesus Christ, the freedom in their natural habitat. My first ceramic piece is a turtle shell with an octopus and coral on top of it. My second piece is four tails. When put together, they become one. The top half is a turtle and coral on the water, and the bottom half is a starfish and seashells that washed up on the shore. And this is also my base.
Thank you.
And you gotta take care of your hair because that's your crown. The crown by nature. So I make sure hair company that sells good products for your hair.
Hi, my name is Shalana Ashton, and my theme is Nature's Blossoms. This was one of my first pieces from Fourth Farm, which I did in 3 weeks or so. It's done using hot glue, some thread, and a little bit of paint just to get the colors out that I needed. And this here is my second piece, which took the longest because I wasn't really used to painting flowers specifically. So I had to go back and forth with this painting. It took me about 2 months to get done. And I used a marker to make my buds. And over here is my third piece, my favorite piece. I call this the hibiscus habitat. It took me like a week or so to get done. I used actual leaves to get the details in, and then I painted over my hibiscus flowers. This was a piece of ceramic that I did back in Fourth Farm. It's a lily pad. This over here is a castor leaf decorated with flowers on top. Over here we have a depiction of Mother Nature with a little crown on top, which is the flower. And right here we have a hibiscus bowl used for chips and dip.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.